Find a place where you can lie down completely undisturbed, a place that is only for rest tonight. This meditation is designed to carry you gently and deeply into sleep. Do not listen while driving, operating machinery, or doing anything that requires your attention. Only begin when you are ready to let go, when you truly wish to fall asleep. If you are sitting, allow yourself to slide down now into bed or onto soft pillows. Let your blanket feel like a quiet promise of warmth. Adjust anything that needs adjusting, one small shift, and then no more. Everything is taken care of. Close your eyes softly, as though you are simply lowering curtains on a day that has already ended. There is nothing left for you to do. Let your body settle into the surface beneath you, noticing how it receives your weight without effort. Your mattress, your duvet, your pillow, they are all here to hold you tonight. Bring your attention to your breath just for a few moments. There is no need to change it. Simply notice the cool air touching the inside of your nose as you breathe in, and the gentle warmth as you breathe out. In and out, each breath a little slower than the one before, as though the air itself is growing heavier with evening. In and out. With every exhale, feel your shoulders drop a fraction more. With every inhale, feel your body grow a little heavier, sinking deeper into the bed. You do not have to try. It is already happening. And now, let the breath find its own quiet rhythm. You no longer need to watch it. It knows the way. Allow your awareness to soften like candlelight dimming of its own accord. Imagine or simply feel that you are standing at the edge of a small gravel lane in the heart of autumn. The sky above is a deep, peaceful indigo, the last traces of daylight glowing amber along the horizon. Cool air touches your cheeks, carrying the sweetest scent wood smoke, fallen leaves, and a hint of distant rain on earth. You are perfectly dressed for this evening. Soft wool, thick socks, a scarf loose around your neck. There is no cold that can reach you here. Ahead of you, tucked beneath ancient oaks whose leaves are turning gold and rust, stands a small stone cottage. Its windows glow with the gentle flicker of firelight. Ivy climbs softly over the walls, and a single lantern hangs beside the wooden door, swaying just enough to make the light dance. You already know this place. It has been waiting for you. Take one slow step along the gravel. Listen to the quiet crunch beneath your feet, unhurried, like the sound of someone turning pages in a very old book. Another step, and another. There is no hurry at all. Time here has slowed to the pace of wood settling in a hearth. The door opens before you reach it, as though the cottage itself is breathing a welcome. Warm air drifts out, scented with cinnamon, apples drying on a string, and the faint sweetness of beeswax candles. You cross the threshold, and the door closes softly behind you, sealing the world outside in perfect kindness. You are home. Look around this small, perfect room. The floorboards are wide and dark, polished by generations of quiet feet. A thick wool rug, the color of blackberries and cream, lies in front of the fireplace. The fire is already laid, logs of applewood and oak crackling gently, sending up spirals of silver smoke. Above the mantel, a single sprig of dried lavender rests in a clay jug. Everything is simple. Everything is enough. To your left, a deep armchair waits, upholstered in faded rose velvet, piled with cushions, and a heavy quilt the color of autumn skis. A small table beside it holds a chipped enamel mug, steam still rising from chamomile and honey left just for you. On the wide windowsill, a row of late roses glows in a jar, their petals the exact shade of dusk. Take all the time you need to notice these small things. There is no rush. Every detail is here to comfort you. Walk slowly, barefoot now, because the floor is warm across the rug. Feel the wool between your toes, soft as moss. Lower yourself into the armchair. It receives you completely. The cushions rise up around your body like arms that have missed you. Let your head rest back. Feel the quilt drawn gently over your lap by hands that are not there, and yet are always here. The warmth begins at your knees and travels upward, loosening every small place that has been holding on. Breathe in the scent of the fire. Breathe out anything that is not peace. Outside the window, the trees sway in the slowest possible dance. Their leaves, bronze and scarlet, drift down one by one, brushing the glass with the softest taps, like friendly goodnights. Rain begins tiny, friendly beads against the panes, making the room feel even smaller, even safer. The sound is a lullaby older than words. Stay here a while. Let the chair hold you. Let the fire speak in its low, crackling voice. Notice how your eyelids are growing heavier with every flicker of flame. Notice how your hands have already forgotten how to open. Good. That is exactly right. When you feel ready, no sooner allow your gaze to drift toward the small wooden staircase in the corner. It curves upward like the inside of a shell, each step worn smooth in the center by years of gentle feet. At the top, a door stands ajar, and from it spills the softest lamplight, the color of warm milk. Rise slowly, bringing the quilt with you like a cape. The floorboards creak in friendly recognition. Climb the stairs one at a time, feeling the banister smooth beneath your palm. There is no need to count the steps. They will carry you when you are ready. At the top, push the door wider. Here is the bedroom you have always known, even if you have never seen it before. A low, sloping ceiling with exposed beams the color of dark chocolate. A wide bed, dressed in white linen and layers of blankets, heather, oatmeal, the deep green of pine needles. Pillows are many, soft, and waiting. At the foot of the bed, a tiny iron stove glows, its door open just enough to show embers the color of sleeping rubies. The window here is round, like a porthole to the night. Through it, you can see the moon, full and low, resting just above the treetops, as though it too has come to stay the night. Its silver light spills across the floorboards in a perfect path that leads straight to your bed. Walk that path of moonlight. Feel its cool touch on the tops of your feet, then the sudden warmth as you reach the bedside. Let the quilt slip from your shoulders onto the chair that waits here. The sheets are already turned down, cool and crisp at first touch, then warming instantly to your skin. Slide between them. The mattress sighs beneath you, deeper than any bed you have ever known. It is made of autumn itself, of fallen leaves and hearth smoke, and the dreams of foxes curled in their dens. The pillows rise to meet the exact curve of your neck. One arm slips under, the other rests on top of the blanket, palm open, receiving nothing and needing nothing. Lie still. Feel the entire cottage settle around you like a cat curling into its favorite place. The beams above creak once, affectionately. The little stove gives a soft pop, as though saying goodnight. Downstairs, the fire in the larger hearth lowers itself to embers, patient until morning. Now bring your attention to the place where your body meets the bed. Begin at the very soles of your feet. Feel them held, cradled, heavy as river stones warmed by sun. Let that heaviness travel slowly upward ankles, calves, knees, each part growing heavier, softer, more deeply part of the bed. There is no separation now. You and this bed are becoming one quiet shape beneath the blankets. The heaviness moves into your thighs, your hips, settling you deeper. Your lower back releases a sigh you did not know it was holding. Up through the belly, the ribs, the chest, every breath slower, fuller, easier. Shoulders drop away from ears like snow sliding from a branch. Arms grow long and loose, hands open, fingers unknotting. Neck lengthens, jaw loosens. Even the small muscles around your eyes let go, smoothing the skin of your forehead until it feels wide and quiet as moonlit fields. With every exhale, you sink a little further into the mattress. With every inhale, the scent of lavender and wood smoke fills you, then leaves you lighter than before. Now feel something even deeper begin to happen. Beneath the cottage, beneath the stone foundation and the rich autumn earth, there is a stillness older than roots. It is the same stillness that holds the hills, that keeps the moon in its path. It rises gently, like warm water rising in a basin, and it meets the soles of your feet. It is not energy that demands, it is strength that simply offers. Let it in. Feel it move upward through your legs again. Only this time it is not heaviness, it is steadiness. Ancient, unbreakable steadiness. It fills your bones with the quiet certainty of oak trees that have stood for centuries. It fills your blood with the patience of rivers that have never hurried. When it reaches your heart, it slows the beat to the exact rhythm of the sleeping earth. Slow, steady, safe. This steadiness spreads into your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Your fingers rest against the blanket as though they have always belonged there. It moves into your neck, your face, the very center of your mind. Thoughts that were still circling grow tired. They become small autumn leaves, golden and red, drifting down through still air. One by one, they touch the floor of your mind and simply stay there, glowing softly, no longer needing to move. You are rooted now. You are held. Nothing can reach you here that is not gentle. The moon outside moves a fraction across the window, bathing the room in silver, then releasing it again. The rain has softened to the sound of someone breathing in the next room, slow, even content. You are almost asleep, and that is perfect. Let the last small part of you that is listening know this. The cottage will stay awake, so you do not have to. The fire will keep watch. The moon will keep its quiet vigil. Every leaf that falls outside is another blanket laid over you. Every creak of the beams is the house whispering, "Rest. You are home. You are safe. You are loved beyond measure. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to hold. Softer, softer, deeper, deeper. Drift. The bed is carrying you now, the way a slow river carries a leaf that has finally decided to trust the water. softer, deeper. Good night. Good night. Sleep.